All right, now, before we ran out of film, I had to download some of the, girls, thank you. We finished this one, right? Did we do this? No, we didn't do this one, right? We almost finished. We got to put it on film, right? We finished this one, right? And we finished what else? We didn't do this one? No. We did this one. Okay, good. So let's do the others, okay? Now, the idea of a kite has several properties. Why don't you come up right here, Johnny, right here behind the camera, and read the properties of a kite. Turn to the properties of a kite. All right, read it. Go ahead, really loudly, right here, right there.
A kite is a quadrilateral which has two pairs of adjacent sides in equal length.
Okay, good. And that's what this is. Two pairs of adjacent sides of equal length. Okay. Now, what are the properties?
The properties of a kite is one diagonal is an axis of symmetry.
One diagonal is an axis of symmetry, meaning this one cuts it in half. In other words, this side is the same as this side. This is not an axis of symmetry, because that half is not equal to that half. This side is an axis of symmetry because that half is equal to that half. Do you see that? That's what we mean by axis of symmetry, yes?
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
One pair of opposite angles are equal.
One pair of opposite angles are equal for what?
Properties of a kite.
Okay, one pair of opposite angles are equal. I'm not sure I understand. Did you skip something, or may I take this for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay. It says one diagonal is an axis of symmetry. One pair of opposite angles are equal. Okay. Carry on. What else?
Diagonals cut each other at right angles.
These diagonals cut each other at right angles. So this is true. X and Y are equal, and X and Y are equal. So these, we could make it a little less cryptic looking. We could say that these are all X, right?
Yes.
Yes? So they're all 90 degrees. Yes? So the answer to the question is 90 degrees.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Yes. Thank you. You can have a seat. Now this one, here's a quadrilateral, right? What about the diagonals of a quadrilateral? They form what? Go ahead.
90
These form 90 degrees, so this is 90 degrees. So X is 90, right? If X is 90, what's supplementary to that angle? What's supplementary to X? 90. And if that's 90 and that's 50, what must that be? What must it be? 40. Easy? Easy? And what about this one? If this is 10, what's this?
10.
10, what's this?
10.
What's this?
10.
What's this?
8.
Do we know what these are? Any ideas? Are these 90 here?
Yes.
Okay. Any ideas? We haven't done Pythagorean theorem yet, right? So we can't really use that, can we? Any ideas? I'm going to throw something at you, okay? If I have a right triangle, right? Right? What's the longest side? This is A, B, C. What's the longest side?
A.
No. C. The hypotenuse is always longest. The side opposite the 90 degrees, right? Let's say this is side ABC. Let's say this is side XYZ. This is going to be angle A, B, C, right? What's going to be the longest side. What's going to be the largest side? The side opposite the largest angle. So this is the largest angle, isn't it? So that's going to be the longest side, right? What is the side opposite the 90-degree angle called? The hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. How do you spell hypotenuse? How do you spell that? How do you spell it? Hypotenuse. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. So if I have a triangle, a right triangle, where this is 5, this is 4, what's the other side going to be? Yes, 3. It's called 3, 4, 5, right triangle. 3, 4, 5, right triangle. Always. All right, let's move this over a little bit. Okay, 3, 4, 5, right triangle. So what's 2 times 3? What's 2 times 10? 2 times 5? 10. What's 2 times 8? 2 times 4? 8. Is this a right triangle? Is that 8? Is that 10? Is 10 the hypotenuse?
Yes.
Therefore, what is going to be that? 6. You see it? You see it? Manna, you with me? You look like you're ready to collapse. Everything's good? All right. You get it?
Yes.
Yes? No? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. Yes?
Yes.
That's yes. Okay. All right, we're done? All right, what time do we leave? 1:15. So let's continue. All right, I'm done. Now this is the story. I'm putting it on film. This is the story. Are you ready? We review. If you have questions, we'll review them. Otherwise, test next week. Second time we meet next week, quiz, test, whatever you want to call it, chapter 3, chapter 7. All right? We'll see what you're made of. Understood? All of chapter 7. What do you mean all of chapter 7? We're not talking about war and peace. I mean, we're not talking about 1,200 pages. We're talking about what? Right? Right? Aren't we talking about chapter 7? We're talking about like 15 pages at the most. You make it sound like a giant novel. Okay. All right, now. So next, radicals and Pythagoras. That's what we're going to do. We started kind of radicals today in my 7th grade. Isn't that weird that we're doing radicals in the same classes? Isn't that weird? I think it's weird. You don't think it's weird? I don't care. Okay, shall we do one? And then we'll quit? All right. Did I stop? I stopped this or no? Is it still running? All right, we're off. We are gonzo.